Welcome back, everybody. This is Lars. Let's play some more Kerbal Space Program SciTech. And this is a very special mission because we're going to just do something very stupid. Very, very stupid. So we are going to do this. Just get the thing up here. We're going to do a stack decoupler right here. This is all we're taking back down, and we're just gonna harvest some science. Really, there's nothing more to it. So let's get some. Where's the things? Yeah, just one of these guys. Mac dab on the top. Wait, can we use the other one? No, that doesn't work here. Right, just on the top. This guy. Add a couple of batteries just so we don't get into trouble. No, I don't think it's gonna be necessary, but why the hell not, right? So get this thing kinda on top. Yeah, it's close enough. It's close enough. We are. Oh, well, wait. There's one more thing we need to actually pick up here. That's this science container, like this. Oh, and we could actually get a couple of these guys on there. I think this will work, even though, well, we should probably do this. Just have 3 of these guys hanging out like this, just to ensure a safe landing. And now we are going to add the main thing for this mission. That is 2 of these guys. We're just going to harvest some simple science, the cheapest science there is. We have the stuff from the goo thing, we don't need that. We have the plant growth thing. It would be kind of cool just setting up one of these guys, actually 2 of these guys, on Kerbin itself. We don't need this. But, no. This is some science, but I don't think these are like science over time parts, so we're not going to bother with them right now. What we are going to need though is one of these guys, and I guess we will just add some parachutes on this thing as well, just, you know, for good measure. Let's just put them down here, and that's just for you know, recovery, basically. Let's do this. Just move these guys up here because we're not really gonna use them. We have this thing that we're gonna release. So yeah, do we need some RCS maybe on this thing, just so we don't get into trouble? No, reaction wheel. Yeah, let's just add a reaction wheel close to the center here, just to keep this stable-ish, because I don't think we have the. Oh, we have these guys as well. Yeah, sure. Let's just add 3 of these guys onto the thing. Are you more or less straight? Yeah. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to collect the stuff on the surface. Well, might as well just launch this thing. Just collect the stuff on the surface, then collect something called just flying over there. Move it over to the science majig here. And that's it. Observe materials bay. Yes, just keep the data. And let's transfer all the science. Then we are going to just. Oh, hello, you are not supposed to be here. You might as well, right? Just do this, just move inland a bit. Turn on RCS, and you are supposed to be flying at Kerbin, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's it, really. We're just going to let the solid fuel thing burn out. We're going to land close to this thing, so there's no reason to really do that much with this thing. We could probably try to jam some more science stuff in there, but I don't think it'll work that well. Okay, so you are going to be in your own separate stage up here. We're going to release those, and then this thing, this one will fly ahead. This will kind of stop the thing and then return it to Kerbin, which is perfect. So did we get all the thing? Collect all the data? Yeah, transfer all science. That's perfect. And we are ready for the staging. That's it, really. Just get the landing legs out, turn off the SAS, and wait. Just wait for us to start descending, really. Yeah, I know, you're going to just spin around, it doesn't matter. We could have even, like, probably just transferred this stuff. But it doesn't matter. Just get back down. Simple scientific experiment should yield us a decent amount of science. Yes. And we don't have a radar altimeter here, so I'm going to be a bit conservative regarding the parachutes. So let's just use this as a measure. Yeah, 5,000. We're still decreasing. Yeah, 3,000. Yeah, sure, it's time. This is probably not going to be a very smooth landing. It's going to work out fine, I think. So, come on. Basically, we're just trying to get enough science to get the probe stuff, or the solar stuff. Because we want to set up some navigation stuff, or the scanning stuff. That's going to, we are going to need to be properly into space. Like, for a long time to be able to do that. Probably do one polar satellite and a couple of normal ones. Oh, come on. Come on. Get down there. Yes. So, yeah, this was a very successful mission. Very simple one. Very cheap. Very successful. I'm guessing that this is the landed Harvester 1 debris. Hopefully some of it survived. Yeah, I think it probably would. So, yeah, let's recover the vessel. Just see what we ended up with here. We should have some decent science, or some science at least. It's yes, we got 25 extra science, which is it's not bad. And that stuff, we didn't really get any good stuff here, but that's fine. Let's check out the science majig thing here. So this is the one we're going for. We're going to need 90 science for this. And there's another experiment, some cyclotron. Yeah. But we might want to go for some better parts for this first. Like docking port, some of this stuff. Like, I would like to have the solar panels though, because they will also enable us to do some more proper flights into space. Like proper. Like we could go to the moon and stuff like that. We have like long-term survival. Without it, it's going to be very hard since we are using the attack life support thing. That is basically all that stopped me from going to the moon and Minmus right now. So we need 90 more science, and I think we have enough batteries that we could do a flyby around the moon. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we ended up building something here. We are going to make a satellite for the first time, like a proper satellite that's going to stay in orbit until it's dead. I'm thinking we might have a small deorbiting stage here, just to be able to push it back down or decommission it when we have to. We could even do it with separatrons, I guess. Let's see. So we aren't going to actually add... well, we might as well do this because we need some... we'll do the girders, actually. Just because it's easier. We are not going to actually get this one back down. This is a lost cause, I guess. We could put one of these guys on top, though, just to recover the stuff. Yeah, we might as well, right? There's no reason to waste a good rocket if we don't have to. I'm going to add like a whole bunch of these guys, just so we have enough battery power to be able to operate for a while, because we are going to let this guy just stay up there. We don't have any way to actually generate anything, but this should still work. Oh, right. And of course, you always have to add this first. Because reasons. Oh, yes. Should be fine. Yeah, should be fine. This should be fine. Okay, so this is a whole lot of power for this thing. So we have the flight engineer. And for once I'm actually adding the flight engineer and not just the... what you call it? The engineering system. There's a big difference. Okay, so we have the altimetry... altimetry? Yeah. Altimetry sensor. It sounds weird. And we're going to add the... what is it? Magnetometer boom to this. Might want to just add it... yeah, let's move this guy around somewhere. Just way under here. We're going to stick out here. And this thing is basically just... nice. Looks like a guy. This is just something that will check the gravitational fields. This thing is... let's just see how big it is. And this is... oh, that is neat. That is very neat. Look at this. You deploy this as well. Yeah. And this is going to scan the surface just for altitude and stuff. I don't know how it actually works, and I hope it doesn't draw too much electricity. Power usage, 0.1 charges a second. Oh. So, yeah, so we have 8... these are like 100, right? Oh, you can scale them as well. This is kind of cool, this stuff. You have... there's a lot of stuff here you can actually scale because of a mod. This is really cool. I guess you can't do this one. But yeah, I'm just talking bullshit here. So we have 8, 16, 20, 400 units of power, not including this one. 2,400 units of power should then keep this thing going for quite a while. And this thing as well is it's a bit more... so let's see this one. Yeah, it's a bit more power hungry, but it should be fine. I think we could use... this is just on demand, basically. This thing is... yeah, this is just to get mapping data back, so we don't need that on this flight. So I think that is actually enough for this thing. This should work just fine. And... but of course we are going to need some separatrons just to be able to put this thing back on the ground. I'm guessing 4 of these guys would be more than enough just to push it back down in one violent thrust. It doesn't weigh anything really. 400 meters a second, yeah. So we're going to go in a very low orbit and then just going to use this to push it back down to the ground. This is going to be good. Okay, I'll design a launch stage and we'll get this thing into orbit. It's a beautiful day for a launch here, and this is going to be a very simple, very small rocket. Just going to push this thing into the atmosphere. I do want to start that though. Just start radar scan. It's going to scan, right? Finding this thing. And then we're going to analyze the data. There's nothing here yet. So we'll have to just check that out basically when we're done here. The big map. Oh yeah, so it's starting to scan some stuff. This is kind of cool. I don't exactly know what it's doing though, but yeah, we'll just stop it. Go away, no data. And of course, we'll check this one as well. Just toggle and log. And we are spending some electric charge, but it's good. Yeah, it's very slowly spending some. That's cool. So, yeah, so this works. Oh, we can actually get some data back. And we get 100% from transmitting it. That's perfect. Let's just transmit that with one of the horn antennas, which is kind of cool. And, yeah, sure. Let's get this thing into space. Come on, baby. Get up there. And I've done the same thing that I've started doing a lot these days. That's actually firing up the main engine before the boosters run out. just to keep keep the whole thing as smooth as possible, really. So just throttle down, and then we will fire the thing up. And when we lose these, we'll just throttle up full and start getting over to the side. And yeah, this launch seems to be just fine. So I'll meet you in space. Okay, so last boost to get into orbit. We are in an 85-ish 1,000-meter orbit. Let's just do the final thing here, and you can see we are pretty inclined here, and that's just because I want to cover as much as possible of the surface while we have the chance. Right, yeah, sure, this is probably good enough. Okay, so let's have a look at our orbits. Yeah, that's actually quite good. Okay, so we still have this. I went ahead and just removed the Separaton thing. I decided that we could probably just do it like this, much simpler. So yeah, we'll toggle this thing, and we will start this as well. We can review this data and just reset it, and then start the radar scan. And this should start mapping out everything. We can, yeah, look at this. We can log this and send it back, get some more science. That is perfect. And then I think we can just warp a bit. Can't warp that much because we're pretty low, but that's fine. And get over here. Yeah, now you can see it's starting to create a map of this. Of course, this is going to spend a lot. We're going to spend a lot of electric charge on this. Can we get some more data here? No. I'm guessing this thing is probably, I don't know if it's biome specific or just orbit specific. No, so we'll just keep it running for a while and have a look at this beautiful thing here. Look at this, mapping out everything. This is kind of cool. I haven't played with ScanSat before. I actually wanted to add remote tech as well to this mod pack, but ended up not being able to do that because it hadn't updated properly. We might add it in the future, as long as I can find it before we do any permanent satellites. So we don't have analyzed low resolution limited data, because we might not get any more science from this. I'm not sure yet, or we might just have to get a lot more data. But yeah, let's just watch this beautiful thing for a tiny bit more. And yeah, look at this. Because we did the inclined orbit, we should be able to map out more of the surface, hopefully. Of course, this thing is going back down pretty soon. I might have to do a couple more of these launches off camera. We'll have to see. Yeah, so we are crossing back over the thing. And you can probably look at the big map. Yeah, look at this. So, I don't know what this is. Orbit asteroids, yeah. Oh, this is kind of cool. You get that type of map instead if you want to. Whatever though, really. No, we'll do the rectangular one. So we could do like a slope map, I guess. Have to make sure that we don't exhaust all our electric charge. Oh, this is pretty neat. You can see out, yeah. I have like normal altimetry and color. Color would be cool. And biome. Biome, yes, let's see biome. just let me see all the stuff, please. Oh. I guess we didn't have that. Oh, we might not have the data, basically, because the thing isn't good enough for that. Okay, let's slow down for a bit. Oh, biome is... Okay, so that's probably another scanning type, yeah. Okay, just draw the thing. We don't have any colors, but... Oh, no, this is kind of neat. So you can see the legend. Yeah, we don't have the colors. Okay, yeah, but this is kind of cool. So, we're almost ready to just dump this thing back into the current surface. We will, before we do that though, we will stop the scan for a bit. Stop that. Yes, turn it off. And less data, no more data from this thing. So basically this is going to be a scanner, and that's it. We can log this data. We don't get any more. Let's see, this is one space near Kerbin. Okay, yeah, so we don't get any biome specific data from this one. It's fine though, we did get some extra science, we did get some stuff mapped out, which is pretty cool, actually. It is pretty cool. And now we know that we should take this thing with us to the moon. We know that we should take this thing with us to the moon when we actually get a proper probe up there. But I guess we'll have to do one more manned mission before we get that far. So let's just deorbit this thing, and that should be it for this mission, really. Just do this. There's nothing worth taking, like science-wise, from this thing. So there's no reason to actually stay up here. This is going to fall back. It has the... it does have all of these guys. We'll just do this. And it should be fine. And yeah.